It's an afternoon in Greece and we're in a place called Sparta Hori, and this for you, Luke, is a film so you know about your relatives. And this is, what's your name?
Luke.
You're not Luke. Who are you?
Solomon.
You're Solomon. So what are you going to say?
Hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke, in Australia. Okay. And coming in from the left-hand side of Solomon, if he gets a grip any time today, will be Calum. And Calum, when he gets there, is Solomon's brother. You could have stayed there, Sol. So say hello to Luke.
Hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke in Australia already. And Chris and Jackie, because they are Luke's mum and dad. Okay, guys, so these are your cousins, or two of same. Okay. Now, the guy making all the noise is your grandfather, Luke, and I'm John, and in a minute you'll get some film of me. Thank you, boys. And over here, still in Greece, on the right hand side,
Looking round that way.
is Deborah. And Deborah lives with John, your granddad, and next to Deborah, in the purpley blue colour, Lukey, waving, is your Auntie Katie. Hey, that's a bit scary, isn't it? She's human, really. Then the two boys you just met, Solomon, the smallest, Calum, the next, and alongside their friend Macca, who's a friend of the family. There he is. Okay, and now we're going to go and have a bit of a look around this village up here, which is in Greece in the sunshine, and eventually we're going to send you this video. So say bye for now, boys.
Bye, Luke.
Is Grandad in the same place, having gone on a very, very hot afternoon and had a walk around Sparta Hori, waiting for Kate and the boys who were spending their money in a shop.
Hello, Luke. How are you doing? Hope you're well. And it's about time you knew who we all were. So we're in Greece at the moment. That's a long way from Australia. And we rather hope you might just manage to get across to Europe to visit us before we get on the boat and come to Australia to visit you. And we'll show you some pictures of the boat a little bit later, which is called Orion. We don't want to bore you with the...
I think I've stopped it. This is not a very good picture of Orion. This is from where we are at the top of Sparta Hori, and Orion is down there. I'm just zooming in on her now. I hope you can see her, the back end of her, or stern. She's a smaller boat with the orange horseshoe, and there's a yellow horseshoe there.
And the red flag on the stern.
Oh yes, of course, and the red flag on the stern. And here is a bit of a view of where we are now.
Just a quick idea of what the horizon looks like here in sunny Greece. Very, very Australian, I would say. But you guys can tell me otherwise. And there's a little boat going out to sea.
We're now in a place called Abaliki Bay, and this is Grandad swimming away happily, along with a few other people you might now recognise. Solomon, always been a quiet one. Then there is Calum behind him, and Macaulay, and Jockey, who you won't know, who is Sarah's fiance. It is a lovely bay.
This is me going for that walk up the line.
Hold on, here's one. And there's another one. And there is Grandad.
How are you doing?
And this here is Sarah, who is suffering with a poorly arm at the moment, but has gone into the water because it will do her good.
Thank God, that was close. Sarah's going to stay on into it, isn't it?
As you can see, everybody hates the water.
Don't let them fall. Don't let them.
Here we are then, guys. Another body takes to the water. Your Auntie Katie. She's the one with the red hair, which I hasten to add is not very real, but is
Oh yeah, come on then.
is supplied from a bottle. Anyway, they're all enjoying themselves, as you can see. And I think Deb's has reminded you who everybody is. We're just out here. I'll just take the chance to say there's some mountains in the background and a little speedboat going by, and that's a mountain which overlooks a little place called Peleros, where we're going tomorrow. But a little more later.
You one here though, did they?
Yeah. Lay on the road. Oh no, look!
When Deb is finally in the water, there she is, just swimming off the bow of Orion. And in a minute or two, she's going to be caught, quite likely by this fisherman, and dragged off and sold in market if she's not careful. And there's a typical Greek kaiki, as it's known, small fishing boat. And Deborah's already snuck around to this side. Just down below you can see something orange, and that's one of our dinghies. It's a very old dinghy.
That's
And
going to go
Because, why is it going to go, Deb?
very quickly if it makes any more dirty marks on our boat.
Because it's so old now that the rubber leaves black marks everywhere around the rim. There is the Joker boat. So unfortunately for the Joker boat, this is its last trip. Sorry, Joker boat.
I realise they've lost the kids.
No way, no. Yeah. Hey, you get out. Look at you, puppy. Do it down from the trousers. Come away with me.
Put him in some scuba gear.
Yeah, put him in. We need to put him in some scuba gear. Yeah, but then they might think he's doing Come away with Sarah, doing this. He's doing this all of us.
You need to talk as well, Kate. Remembering this is
Come
Philip.
away.
Please, thank you very much.
This is Sarah.
Asking her sister to
Oh,
go
for
away.
Luke, you mean?
Yes.
Talk to Luke then, Sarah.
Hello Luke, nice to meet you.
Grandad?
Yes. Don't forget this is supposed to be for Luke's film.
I know, so you better talk to him then.
Decent videoing, please, not your usual
Talk to him then.
American style.
Talk to him then.
Well, that's fine, thank you. I've said
This is
enough now.
Grandad. He, as you can see, is rather wrinkly around the eyebrows.
Well, got no cellulite though.
A little bit bald up there because he's getting a little bit old. But if you look down there, he's still got a good chest on him, so he's alright.
This is your Aunt Katie speaking, Luke, who is of course one of my daughters, because for you at 3 that would be very confusing. But you will understand, your dad will explain. But now, at my request, she's going to stop filming because it's meant to be a short 20-minute video. And I don't want it all of me. Okay, Luke, and everyone in Australia, there's the boat, sat in a place called Abaliki Bay. There's the sun going down and a few of the yachts, and unfortunately I'm going round and round in circles, which makes it very hard to focus on the boat. But there we are, there is the boat. You can hear the outboard motor in the background, I'm afraid, but there we go. And Deborah stood on the bow. It's Beautiful little bay. I think the boys have just climbed out of the water and we've got ropes haulings to the shore, so we'll stay here tonight. Very safe and sound. No storms predicted, no anything. Oh, and my motor stopped. And tomorrow it happens to be Calum, who's on the stern I think there. Yeah, that's Calum in the background. Calum's birthday. So we're going off to a place called Levkus. Okay guys, so we'll get a little bit more film for you tomorrow, and then we'll turn it into a DVD as soon as possible and send it to Australia, where we hope you'll watch it, Luke. There's Debbie. Bye. Well, hi Luke, hope you can hear me. The battery's going flat, but here's a seaplane we saw. And we'll get a little bit more film for you a little later. And this guy goes between Corfu and a little island we're on today called Paxos. And there he goes, backing out amongst all the yachts. Although I'm sure they're very common in Australia. Here in Europe, you don't see many. Off he goes to take off just outside the channel here. Okay, bye for now. Hi Luke, it's your granddad again. And it's now the 29th of August. And Deb and I are still in Greece. And that's what it looks like.